Andres asks, a question about writing. I know you're a fan of good writing. How many rewrites do you generally have to do personally to be happy? Do you ask other people to do copy editing of your texts? Or do you get self-conscious when writing? Like thinking this is, I'm not sure where the end of that one went, but yeah, we think that good writing is missing from the business world. There's actually a good piece about this in Rework. And I hope actually to write an upcoming Inc. column on this subject. Business writing is miserable. And the reason I think it's miserable is because college writing and university writing is miserable. They teach you the wrong way to write. They're not taught, people don't teach brevity. People aren't teaching people how to be concise. It's all about length. It's all about wordiness in many ways. It's all about that sort of thing. And that's just not the right way, I don't think, to write. So we're very big fans of that. We rewrite things all the time. We can rewrite a sentence. We can spend an hour on a sentence, or 20 minutes on 3 words sometimes, going back and forth on different ways to say things. We do this all the time. It probably consumes at least as much time as designed for us. Figuring out the right words, the right length of a paragraph, the right width of a paragraph, how many sentences should be in the paragraph, all sorts of things like that. So we're very, very conscious of that. We are always sharing writing back and forth. So I might write something and Ryan might look at, Ryan's one of the designers at 37 Signals. He might look at it. He's a good writer and he might give us some feedback. Matt, who works for us, is a really good writer. He might give us some feedback. We might go back and forth. When we wrote the book Rework, we spent lots and lots and lots of time paring down what we'd written. We pretty much cut the book in half in the last couple months of writing it. And that was because we didn't like what we'd written. We just kept editing and editing and editing and cutting sentences down. Sentences that had 12 words were cut to 6 words, really trying to get as direct and clear and concise as possible to have no filler whatsoever. So we're very, very conscious of that. So I do ask other people to look at the things I've written, and we get feedback that way. As far as self-conscious, I don't really get self-conscious about writing unless I'm writing something I'm just not a really big fan of, and then I get frustrated more so than self-conscious. When I read other writers who are really good writers, like John Gruber at Daring Fireball, who I find to be one of the best writers around today, period. I don't care if it's on the web or in a book or in a newspaper or magazine. Sometimes I just get frustrated because I can't write as clearly as he can. But that's good. That should drive you to be better. So I'm always looking for other people to learn from as well.